was something that I thought about as far as like, you know, we have this idea of this human exceptionalism, and how do we get that? How do we open up a space in a mind other than yours and mine to at least entertain the possibility? I was reading another book that you may find interesting. It's called The World Beyond Your Head by Matthew Crawford. And he argues in that book that the attention economy, what it does is it steals the space for us to think, right? We need silence. We need some time away from the constant pull on our attention in order to think. And it's a book that I'm just reading, and he raises the idea that, and again, another name that I'm not familiar with, but I think it's a sociologist who says that children need to, it's like on their attention, you need to be able to close out the external world in order to develop a sense of self, right? And that ability to close out the world, like if someone asks you a question that you really have to think about, what do? You usually find yourself, you'll either look up at the ceiling or you'll look at the floor, or maybe you'll close your eyes, because you're closing out the distractions in order to think,
to focus.
And so in that book, it seems like he makes the claim that in the same way that we are concerned about air pollution, because we all the air that we breathe is a common, right? We all need it. Well, he says that silence is like that same kind of a thing, right? Like air, we need it in order to survive, to think, to be able to. And so we have these ideas that need to be able to get in, but they need to be able to get into someone who is on that hedonic treadmill, doom scrolling all the time. They can't, constant stimulation all the time. Well, if you're constantly on your phone, if you're constantly stimulated, if you've got your headphones on and you're listening to an audiobook, or you're doom scrolling, or you're listening to an audiobook and you're scrolling through your Instagram, you never have time to process anything, right? And so the ability to read a book like this, or any other book for that matter, and then set it down and let it sit and just think about it.
Yeah, but
it's important.
Yeah, that makes me think about a whole other bunch of stuff. But anyways, this is about an hour. We're about to wrap up. So, but before we officially close, did you have any last thoughts?
No, I'm still processing this arrogant ape.
Yeah.
And you know me, Mark. Once you open up a door like that, I've got 6 other books I'm ready to smack you with. So,
yeah.
But no, that's it. That's it for this time.